Hi, welcome to this vlog where we're going to talk about Systeme IO and Zenler as an alternative. So we've got a blog post for this. It's really quite thorough and goes through it all. And as one of the education team here at Zenler, I wanted and I like to keep track of what's going on other platforms, and hearing about systems features or being very feature rich, I was just wanting to see how it compares to the Zenler system, because I've heard that it's got a lot of features that Zenler hasn't, and we've also heard from our users that there are features inside Systeme that they would like implemented into Zenler. Now, all of the things that they've suggested are already on our roadmap anyway, so I don't really worry about that, but I wanted to see how it's different and how intuitive and easy it was to use. So with that in mind, if you go to the link, go to the blog, and then you can go to the comparison. I'll also put the link in for the comparison on Zenler inside of the description in the video, and I'll also put Systemes 1 in there as well, so you can have a look, because it's definitely worth paying attention. So on the Zenler comparison pay plan, let's just have a look at that now. You're going to see that you can go through and you can see all the list of features that are available to you on the Zenler system, and there are a lot. We have a lot of features built into Zenler, and you can also see our plan prices as well. We have free plans, we have a free plan, we have a pro plan, and we have a premium plan. Now if we jump across to systems, you have the access to a free plan, but it's very limited. You can only create one course, okay? You can only create one course, and even on the startup, which is next plan up, you can only create 5. And on the webinar version, which doesn't give you that many webinars, and we'll talk about that in a minute, it gives you 20. So really, I think the only choice for a lot of you guys is to use the unlimited plan, which gives you unlimited across the board, okay, down here. Now, if we comparatively cost this against Zenler, this is 97 a month, and Zenler's plan down here monthly on the pro plan is 67, okay, on that monthly plan, and on a year it's 647, whereas if we go to annually, you can see here it's 828, okay. So you might want to compare the unlimited to our premium, which is significantly more expensive, okay, but it's 197, but you do get a lot more. So let's just start with the beginning. When you buy into any of our paid plans on Zenler, you get extra sites. So with the pro plan, you get 3 sites, okay. With the premium plan, you get 10. Systeme doesn't have this. Systeme has 1 for that price. So even if you took this and times it, let's go to monthly, and times that 3 times, is much more expensive than Zenler. And even on the unlimited, much more expensive. So bear that in mind. And you might say, well, why do I need extra sites? It can be really good for you. If you want to run courses and a membership on one site, great. If you want to split it out, you could have a membership site and you can have a courses site as separate sites, all configured differently, or you could have them the same. This is a major thing because it splits things up for you and makes it easy for you to track and bring people across into a membership plan from maybe a course. Then again, another option may be to use the main site as a website and then push people into a membership site that you've used and a course on demand site. So then you're using all 3 of your pro plan. If you're using premium, you have 10. So this is a major thing that you should think about going forwards. Now, the next thing, because pricing's so expensive before we get into the features, and the features are pretty much the same. There's some things that are more inside Zenler, and we think they're massive things compared to Systeme. And there's some things in Systeme, little things that it's got that Zenler hasn't got. But one massive thing I want to point out is that with Systeme, if you join now, say their unlimited plan at £97 a month, next year they could put that up to £160 or $160. There's no freeze on anything, so you don't know where you're going. If you come in now and they decide to price hike, you'll have to pay that next year. And imagine if you've moved all of your courses and your website across the system and then they decide to do this. They'd be too bad, that's what we're charging now. However, with Zenler at the moment, because we haven't gone to launch, you can see our launch prices here, we will not charge you more. So if you come in on our Pro plan now, that price remains the same even if we put our prices up. It doesn't change. This is huge, and I mentioned in the blog, watch out for the little things. Okay, so Systeme is a platform that says or markets itself as the all-in-one platform. Now, it's getting a lot of traction because it offers a 60% referral commission on such a low price. So £60, 60% commission is a lot. And I was thinking, why can they offer this much? We offer 40%, which is huge. But why can they offer this? And then I was like, and why have they got it at such low prices? So for instance, if unlimited was $100, because it's 97, $100, you would get $60 back. However, if they then fill up and get so many people into the platform by you guys referring them, and then they decide to hike their price up to $1,000 a month, you would still get $60. Okay, so you wouldn't get any more because that's the price that you've referred him in on commission. So I was thinking that's probably what's going on here. It's a fairly new platform and it's trying to push people into it, only later to have the bubble burst and then to realize what's going on. So you have to look at the small things. Now, I'm not sure what's going on, but it doesn't say anything about it inside of here. Okay, it says that you will get that referral link for life as long as they're with the platform, but it doesn't say anything about if it goes up you'll receive more of their commission at 60%, and I'm pretty sure that they won't. And if you guys at Systeme are watching this, let us know. Okay, so as mentioned before, Zenler sticks you in at that 40%. Again, like if our prices go up, it doesn't matter because the people that are in there at that price, their price won't go up. So you're still going to earn your 40%. And when that price goes up and you then sell at 40%, you then get that 40% for how long they are with the platform. Okay, like any kind of partner referral. It doesn't say anything about a time limit on Systeme. It actually says lifetime. So it's the same as ours. Lots of the platforms you'll find do commission maybe for the first year and then you don't get any after that. So watch for the little things. Okay, so this is Systeme, and I'm going to show you the same time what you're seeing in both of the dashboards. So I'm going to jump straight into log into Systeme here, and this gives you this admin dashboard in Systeme. So if we go into Zenler's one, you can see that we have quite a lot of information coming on, and we've got graphs, and we can see recent orders that are going on and people that have subscribed to this particular site, and it gives you the payments and all of these things along here. If we look in Systeme, there's not a lot going on in here, but I think when people start buying things, this will start to fill out more and give you a live update. So pretty similar to Zenler. However, let's look at what's going on here. You can upgrade here, so this gives you your upgrade options, and by the way, hitting upgrade also opens settings, which you can find over here under settings tab, and you can go through these and set all your profile up and all of these things, all good. Okay, so you can go back to the dashboard, main dashboard there. You've also got an affiliates dashboard, which is really good, and it does auto payments, but we've also got that in Zenler as well. So our dashboard is here, and we just have dashboard. Okay, so when you go into site, then it's site settings down here, and you can go into affiliate programs that are here, okay? And it's all in these areas. Everything is broken down. So we're going to get into this more. You've got to click in here to go to here, the affiliate dashboard. It tells you, it gives you an affiliate link. It's all very good, and tells you this, like, earn 60% lifetime commission for recommending someone into the Systeme IO. You've also got the students dashboard as well, which will give you like, this is weird because you go into the students dashboard and it opens up this and you think, oh, there's some free training in here. You can explore your enrollments in here under this course, but it opens this up. Now, I was like, oh great, there's some lessons in here, I can get access to these. Well, when I click it, it tells me I've got to pay for it. So some of these you have to pay for. So buy module, purchase this module. And then to get out of this, we can go back to dashboard here. So it makes you buy things. It's got like a little marketplace. You can sell your own things inside of here as well. But I don't like the way that that's takes you straight into those kind of student dashboard area. I don't want to see people selling me courses. They've also got a marketplace in here. Again, if you're on Systeme, you can sell through their marketplace, so people can come in here. So it's just a way of, you can sell things like themes, templates, these kind of things. And this is something that is coming to Zenler, but we're going to do it in a nice, clean, clear way where you it's very separate. It's not going to be like this, okay? This is part of this, so very confusing for me. You'll also see that logo changes weird sizes as well, which is kind of odd. I'm going to go back to the main dashboard. So back into the main dashboard now. This is where things get really weird, because when you come in, you're in the main dashboard and it's like, well, where's my website? How do I go about creating my website? Believe it or not, you create your whole website from the blogs area. Well, if you're new to this and you're coming in, you're going to want to create your website first before you start creating your courses, or what they call products. And it makes it really hard. Whereas inside of Zenler, when you come into the dashboard, the first thing you see is, okay, I need to create a site. So I'm going to click site. And from here, you have all of your site pages in here. And we give you all of those pages set up, and you can just style them however you like inside of here. Okay, so I've added a lot of extra pages in this site, but it generates about 10 pages that you can use as a basis to work with using a page builder. Whereas with Systeme, you've got to come into blogs, then you've got to click create, and when you click create, it will ask you what templates you want to use. And this is quite nice. We've got one template that comes out at the moment, but we're working on a brand new way of it working, where it will have, you will be able to select templates and it will generate those through all of the pages. This doesn't do it this way. This kind of works in a funnel system kind of way. So you select a template, it creates a header on the top of it, but it doesn't create lots of the pages for you. All right, so you can go through here and select some of their templates. They haven't got hundreds, but they've got some nice ones going on in here. This is the one that I selected, by the way. You can preview them in here, and then you can select there and click save. So I've already got one set up in here. So if I click this, these are the pages that it will generate. And you might come into this and go, well, what are these pages? Well, when you first come into it, you look at this and you go, yeah, okay, what are these? These are self-generated blogs to start you off, all right? Because remember, we're in the blogs area, but we're creating a website. Very weird. If you come across the pages, this is where your site pages are, okay? And under categories, this is where you can set categories for your blog pages. So inside here, you can go in and you can edit these pages, set up the URL. You can create a new page here. And you can call it, let's just call it test, and you set the URL, so you have to type that in there, and then create my blog page, and it's created a page there. You can see it, test, okay? And we can delete that out, we can view it, we can delete it out. I'm going to delete it out, and we're just going to have a look at one of the pages. So if we go in here, let's just view this page in here, and you'll see this is the page that I set up inside here. and all these pages link, but I have to link to them manually. It's not intuitive, guys. Like inside here, I can come into one of my pages and I can view it here, which opens as a new tab, and I can check it all works, and then I can go back and I can share the link, or I can copy the link and copy it into a page because it opens as a new tab, and then I can use the page builder. So if I go into this page that I've semi-styled, then you can see I can use the page builder, which is what we're going to look at now. So sites are built using blog, and then you create it in there and then you go to pages because it jumps open on blogs. Very kind of weird. So inside Zenler, you have these blocks that we can add, and we have custom made blocks. So we have blocks made for you that you can just drag straight across into the page, or you can create an empty block and you can start building it out yourself. So you can go in here, you can quickly click in here and go to settings, and then you can change things like the background color, or you could put an image in here. So if I go and drop an image in that we've already got uploaded, something like that, then it's going to appear in there. And if you add more content, then it's going to be in the middle more. So if I drag this down, you're going to see it's going to go in the middle more. So you can drag and put your content directly into this page here. Okay, so you can do that. You can swap out the image if it's not exactly what you want. That's a little bit out, that one, but I can put something like that in, and then you're going to get a lovely image. I can drop a row in here, so I've got control over my rows. I can put as many columns in as I like. I can add an element such as a heading inside here, which I can then edit and put welcome. And you know, I can duplicate this up to the new site. This is the page builder. This is how it works. You can go into settings for everything, and you can change the color of this stuff. I could also say in here that that white's not showing up very well, so I'll just put a background tint inside here, and then I will increase that opacity or reduce it down, and then my text shows up better. I can go in here and change that font size as well if I want to make it bigger, or I can select one of the 100 fonts that we've got inside here as well, and you can change all the margins and spacings, and all of this stuff you can kind of do inside of System as well, except things like dragging this to new location, things like cloning things quickly, or selecting or adding things in is a little bit of a nightmare. So I'm going to jump in to one of the pages in here just to show you. If I click this, it will open up Systems Page Builder, which all contains information on the left hand side. So with this, you drag stuff in like this, so it gives you this line. It's not that clear to see, but when you drag it in. But the thing that is kind of buggy is sometimes you can't get to certain areas. You need to go down, and you can't, it goes out of where you're supposed to go to grab it, and it can be a real pain to navigate where things are because it jumps around so much. Look, like there, if I'm just there, I can easily jump and move. And you can get this and you can drag it to a new position. Does that quite well. But you get this jumpy thing going on, which isn't, and the settings in here, so you need to click on there, then you need to click on settings, and they come up over this side, and then you can add extra things. So it works like our page builder, but in my opinion it's more buggy than this because of this kind of jump around. With the Zenler site, it's a lot easier to find where things are, and we've got a little move icon, so you can move stuff very easy inside the interface by just clicking and dragging around there. And when our new page builder comes out, it's going to be even more efficient. You do have all the controls that you have in Zenler on System site as well, which is quite good. Alright, so you've got it in here, you've got stuff. You can put audio into the page directly. You can do that in Zenler, but you have to embed code. We don't have that by default, but that's going to be coming. Okay, you can put audio into your lesson types, just so you know. So this is how you can build your page up inside here, and you can even save the blocks out here, and they do have a block section that you can go to as well. So if you go to blocks, they have some ready-made blocks that you can take from here, such as page headers, features, but you have to kind of open them up, so you can drag them in here and use those as bases, which is quite nice. but we've also got that inside Zenler as well. So we've got blocks inside here, as I showed you earlier. If you go to some of these call to action blocks, again, you can drag and drop those blocks in as well. So page builder, similar, but we are revamping our page builder to be so good, much easier to use for sure. And you have the settings, clone and delete and all of these things in here. We do have Zenler AI in here, which System does not at this stage. So inside any of these, if I select it, I have no AI feature in here, but we do have that inside Zenler. So inside here, if I just click Zenler AI, I can get it to rewrite this, and it will rewrite this heading, giving me a new option for it. And as you can see, it's generated new copy. So you can get it to regenerate lots of new copy inside here. Welcome to our new site, welcome to the new site. So it will generate this copy for you, and it will give you a heading as well. So if you've got more text in there, it can give you a completely different look. So if I go into this text, for instance, and use the AI, it will rewrite this for you, giving you a different version to put in there, and you can copy and paste that directly in there. So you're going to find that Zenler has quite a bit of AI influence inside it. Even with the course area, you can generate a whole curriculum out, and you can even get it to write the summaries for you in AI, which we can look at as well. You can also see that we've got some nice graphics going on inside here, animations, because the page builder is ultimately flexible with what you can do with it. So that is that inside there. Now I'm going to just jump out of here and not save it, because I want to take you on to the next part of it, which is the products. I'm only covering some of the highlight, the kind of frustration things. So our Zenler, our main website is built inside the blog. Okay, that's one thing. All right, so it's all inside that blog area. But when we come to courses, this is where it hits a new level of complication, because you go to products. Okay, System, you can do physical products, but there's no automatic shipping charge. It doesn't work out shipping costs, all these different things related with a physical shop that you're selling things, you know, like a cup or a phone or something, you know, you're selling. And this is a problem, because although you can sell physical products in System, there is a lot of things missing. And in my opinion, it would be easier to set up a WordPress and have WooCommerce in there that is a lot more sophisticated than what System's got inside here. Okay, now Zenler, you don't have that option to sell physical products, because what are we? We are an online course marketing membership platform. It's what we do. We're not a shop. We don't try to sell anything outside of the course or education remit. Okay, you can do coaching, consulting, we'll talk about that, the live lessons, but we do not sell physical products. Okay, it's not what we are. We're not a shop. Okay, so that is why we don't have that in Zenler at this stage, and in my opinion should never have that, because we are perfecting what we've got in the platform. And this is my big problem with System, is they've tried to cover so many things and whack so many different kind of features in there that really seem as if they are an afterthought to what's going on. And I'm not saying that because I work for Zenler. I'm saying that because it's just how it is. I'm showing you now blog to build your website. Why is it not separated out? You know, come into Zenler, you go to site, because that's what you're building. You go to the pages of your site. You've got your home page up here. It's all very, very intuitive as to where you go, and wouldn't take you 5 minutes to work out. But getting inside here, as me being in the business for over 30 years and looking at it going, where can I set my website up? And spending 5 minutes scratching my head before I realized it was in the blog section is not a good start. And I know what I'm doing. So I'm just saying. So in products, we go into another area of complication, and this is right, we've got physical products. You can see your orders, great. You've got coupons, you can set them up similar to Zenler, except with Zenler you can set a price discount, and with System it's only a percentage, okay, and you can set it per product inside Zenler as well, so a few differences there. Courses, you have a community, very basic community, very similar to Zenler's, but Zenler is bringing out a fully fledged enterprise level community very soon, which will blow everything away, including our top competition. So let's go back to courses, because we are course creators and we want to create courses and memberships. Let's go into courses, and inside here you have a course that I've set up because there wasn't anything in here before. And if I add a new course, we're going to see it's just going to pop up. You can choose a default course. This is like our course curriculum. Okay, so first of all, you set a course, you give it a name. Let's call it test. Okay, let's call it test new for this blog, and we have to put it in here as well, test new. So that's the URL of this course. Then you select one of these themes, and the only difference is they're colored differently, so you just select something that's on your branding. Same as Zenler, because Zenler in the branding section on the curriculum you can change the color, so it's the same. So you then select this, what they call theme, in here, although they're all exactly the same as each other, just the color change. You select the theme and you just click save, and now it will set it so your plan doesn't allow to create more than one course, because it is the free plan that I'm using here. Alright, so let's have a look at what we've got. So I selected one of those colors, and then it just opens this up. So this allows me then to put my module and my lessons in, and if you go, I can add a new module, which is a main part. So let's add a new module. I'll just call it new module. Okay, let's click that in there, and this is the way you build that. It's pretty similar to Zenler. So let's go add lecture. So in here, lecture, you can see you've got 3 templates you can use. One is an image with text, and one is a text block with the left, and one is a video with text. Now I found that it doesn't matter which one you use, because it opens the page builder, which you can then build in it. And this is the course that's going to show in the course content. Now this is where it differs from Zenler, because Zenler you can just add modules on top of each other. But if I just click save that, this is the page that opens up, and it does just open it up, and you have to then close it and go back in to see. So I previewed it, but I'm going to select that template in there and close it. I don't know, it's gone a little bit buggy. Alright, let me show you one that I've done. So if I go into lesson, there are quite a few bugs that happen in System, I've noticed. So if I go into this lesson here, you can see it opens, it's got the page builder on the left hand side. This is a nice little touch. I like the way you can build it out inside using the page builder. So now let's jump across to courses inside of Zenler. So I'm going to jump across to course in Zenler, 2 seconds. And here we go, I've got some ready-made courses. So if I go into weekly yoga session, what you're going to see is this is how it sets it up. So let me create one from scratch just to show you what it does. So if I go create new, I'll put in here like test 2, and you can put a subtitle and all this stuff in here, but we're just going to click create because I can add this stuff later. So when you create it, it straight away takes you into the curriculum. So imagine the curriculum is the same as what you did when you were in this section. Okay, you're building your curriculum out. However, with Zenler it's a little bit different, because when you choose one of the lessons in here, or you add a lesson, you can stack different things on top of each other, and this is the difference. It makes it very easy for you to add things. So I could add a video in here. Okay, you can go and add a video from the video library or upload one. Let's just select that one there. You could go in there, drop an audio file in there if you've got one. You can grab an ebook, PowerPoint, text, survey, PDF, SCORM HTML packages. You can put assignments in there. You can have downloads, custom code, and it's all very easy to work with. So you can preview it by going here as well. So I'm going to go into a course that I've already got done, and then I want to show you the other tabs. So when you create the course, everything is contained in the course. You can see your students, you can set up your automation, your emails that fire when people buy, you can set up the drip, so if you want content to be dripped out, you can set up the pricing inside here. Pages, it creates the page funnel for you, a sales page, a checkout page, a thank you page, the course access page, and the course player itself to get into the curriculum, which we have here. Everything is in one umbrella. Now we switch back to system. So once you've got this, you have your course, but you have no way in here to know, even if you go into settings, like where do I put my price? I don't know. Where do I put my price? I haven't got a clue. And this is it, because what you need to do with system is you need to set your products up, then you need to create a funnel and put the pricing in under funnel. So let me show you. We go under funnel now. So this is for pricing. We're going into funnel for pricing the course that we just created in that one place. So we're jumping somewhere else now. So with the blog, with the website, we had to jump to blogs. We had to go to pages. And if we wanted to do a blog, we need to go to posts in blog area. If we're creating a course in system, we need to go to product, create a course. Create that course. Now I need to set up a funnel to charge and put a price in for my course. So I've done one here for you because I'm not going to take you through it. It's quite frustrating. You can put this in here, membership, and then you put the order form in here, and inside the order form, because you can add extra steps into the funnel, okay, and you select the right one, make sure you select the order, and you can add upsells and downsells, but they're all in this area, funnel, not where that is, not where the course is. And you go in here and you set up now this is hard as well, because you need to set up a digital product. So when this opens up your digital product, okay, I need to select my digital product, so I'm going to select the right digital product. Then I need to go to pricing plan. I need to add a new pricing plan for this product, and I need to make sure it's digital, not physical, okay. So then you go pricing plan, select digital product, and then you then can set it up in here. So you can see this one says this is the pricing plan I've set up for £1 one-time payment, and that is how you can set it up inside there. But it's not easy. So if you want to add one, you go in here and then you have these three options: subscription, payment, or one time. So subscription, you can add here as a subscription payment. Choose an existing price plan, so I've got two in here, and or payment plan there, but it's really confusing. Even now it's a struggle, and I was looking at this for a long time. So I've got it now, but it's strange. Then you've got coupons down here. So this is like, right, so the course is over there, but now I'm working on my coupons, my price plan, the sales page, the thank you page, all from creating it in a funnel, right? And if I'm creating a lead magnet funnel or a video series funnel, I guess I just create a new funnel that doesn't have the checkout. Conclusion: system is a glorified funnel builder, okay. That's it. So that's what it is. You can move the pages around. It is quite good. Again, you use that same page builder, so there's no extra learning there. You can put the affiliate commission on there in here. Okay, you can put a sales limit as well for the funnel. So there are things in here, but everything's buried away. Everything, you kind of have to open things up to see what's going on. It's not very clear cut as to what's going on. Now you do have tabs. You've got automation rules here, and you can add a rule that an email goes out based on things. You can also split test. If you've got two different emails, you can send them out, but you need to set them up in advance under the email section, to be under the email campaign section, to be able to set them in the A/B test. So again, you've got to jump. All right. I never said this would be easy. You can see your sales, you can see your leads, you can see your sales, and you can set a deadline setting for when this runs out as well, which you can do in Zenler. You just use a countdown timer, or you just expire the pricing plan at that point, okay? But it's all done from the course, okay? So jumping back to Zenler now, if we go back to the page settings in here, you're going to see that you have the pages, so you can go in and you can set them up, and you can go into pricing inside here. And we make it really easy. It's all in one area. You choose free one-time subscription payment plan. As soon as you click, because you want subscription, you click next, you come in here, and then all the options are available to you under the one screen. And once it's set up, you've got that as a pricing plan. Simple as that. Now, the other thing is that you can add multiple different pricing plans in there if you wish as well, which you can inside of System if you want to go through and do that, but you need to do that separately inside of the funnel, okay, even though it's a course. So we have all the other features that you have in here. You have drip, so you can add drip and drip content out. You've got all the automations in one place. You can just click that and you're going to see all your automations are in a row in here. You can see them, you can set them all up, you can add more, send mail, add tags, remove, send and notify admin. You've got completion email sequences as well that you can set up here. You can click in here to see your students. All very simple, but the main thing is here is when you go to courses, it's all in courses. It's all here. You can even have an overview of what's going on in your courses, okay? So everything's in here. You can find the courses in there if you've got multiple courses. Now you can have unlimited courses on whatever plan, even the free plan. You can have unlimited courses inside of Zenler. As you've seen in System, I'm on the free plan, I can only have one course. It makes the free plan absolutely useless. I can't use it for anything. So that is how it works. Let's have a look at the site now, because I want to show you the site to see how it's all linked up so you can actually see what's going on. So site, I've got to remember, I go to blogs, and then to see the site here, I can click in here and click view. So this is the site that I set up, and I set a contact page up, I set a blog page up, which generates those blogs that you saw in the post. I also did a page where I've got an about us page, okay? So if I go back to home, I set this up, and so this button goes into the funnel. So if I click this, it will go into a funnel. Right, so this is my sales page for my course, let's pretend. It's a funnel. Then I want to go and buy that course. So pretend this is saying, all right, I want to buy this course. Let's click sign me up. And then it goes through to the order form. So if you look back at the funnel, sorry, I'm jumping around, but that's how it is. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that. You're going to see that we're now on this page. So we were in this page, we're now in this page, okay? And you fill out the details and then you'll have access to the course. And you will go into, at that point, an email that goes out giving you a link. You'll then go into this course product that we set up, okay? So it meant jumping around in a few different areas to get to where we needed to do to build our course out. Now, I understand that if you are working with this all the time, you're going to get quick and get used to going to the blog area, funnel system and all of those things, but it's certainly not intuitive. Understand that any system you can master if you spend long enough, but is it good for you to go into different areas? Now you're going to see, I'm not going to go through everything because we have our marketing funnels in a separate area. We have them in here. So if you're going into this area, again, on our funnels, everything is in the same area. Automations, lead, funnel, steps, where you can build your steps out and add more steps. You can rearrange them by dragging and dropping. And you have your funnel details in there. And like I said, automations as well, okay? So again, we make it all in one place. If you go to your email broadcast, then everything that you're doing in here is in here. You've got your list, all your contacts, you can filter through here. And you can go to communities as well, okay, inside here. So any communities you can look after inside this area. Inside System, it requires a lot of jumping around because again, we haven't even gone into emails. We need to go into emails, set email campaigns up. We need to set up our newsletters to go inside there as well. Our automation and rules are in another area inside here, but also can be run from the funnels as well. We've got our products, which we looked at, our sales, transactions, subscriptions, affiliate invoice, and programs all in there. But it's really kind of scattered around the world. Now, I want to point out that there are some features in automations and things like that that we haven't really got inside Zenler. I want to point out one that's quite good, and that is a workflow. And this is kind of a workflow where you can drag certain things in. So you can go in here and make an action on something, and you can choose an action to remove a tag or something and select that tag and click create, and you can start to build out stuff from the side, so if they go this way, they go that way. Now this is something that we are thinking about doing at Zenler with a pathway of automations that makes it easier as a workflow. But you've also got that ability to go in and create your automation general rules inside here, which I did. New sale, add a tag. Okay, you can do all that inside Zenler as well. So they do have the automation side is good. Is it better? I don't know. It's certainly easier inside Zenler because each area contains that automation. Plus you've got system emails out. So if you don't want to handle automations, you can let system emails handle it for you. And that's something that doesn't happen inside system. Okay, so that is a big one as well to make sure of. But it can be confusing. Now I want to bring on to our biggest thing, which is lives. So inside Zenler, you have the ability to create one-to-one bookings, live classes, live webinars, live interactive webinars where people can be on camera and talk and interact, and you can also live stream. Now this is built into the Zenler system itself. So inside Zenler we have Zoom integrated. It means you do not need a separate subscription. With System, on their webinar and their unlimited plan, you can create webinars, but you need to have your own Zoom account, and then you can just embed the code in, I'm guessing, because that is the way that you can do it, and that's what most other platforms do. We have Zoom integrated, but you can also use your own Zoom if you want to. So if I'm in something like this, I can use Zenler Zoom, but if I've set up my Zoom account under integrations, I can also select it there and use my own personal Zoom account, or you can use Zenler's Zoom account. Why use Zenler's Zoom account if you have got your own? Because Zenler's Zoom account is an enterprise level. Inside of the Pro plan, you can have up to 300 people. In the premium plan, you can have up to 500 people. Okay, you can run extended sessions of up to 4 hours, okay, each. You can automatically cloud record, and you can set the visibility to secret, courses, public. Okay, you have a lot of options. Again, like everything Zenler, our pages for our registration, because you can charge for lives in the system. Clicking here, you can charge. You can also set up automation, see your registered user, and pick up your cloud recorded files under cloud recording here. None of this area is available inside System. You have to add your own Zoom account to do those things. It's really big area for coaches, therapists, people running summits and conferences. You'll need your own subscription if you're using any other platform apart from Zenler. Okay, and you can charge for your live sessions. Okay, you can also set reoccurring events as well. Everything we do on the platform, you're going to see we use our platform to do. We run lives all the time. I want to bring up one massive point now, and that is support. We realized that the most important thing about a platform is a platform can have all the features in the world, but if there's not enough support helping you along the way, it's going to cause a problem, because you can't learn and you can't expand. And if it's a complex system like System, then you will have trouble creating and getting moving with your project without having to learn and spend weeks and weeks learning a platform, only to realize that there's a feature there that you don't need or don't want. So why Zenler and System have got free plans for you to try out the features, but you're expected to upgrade. You're not asked to, but it would be natural to expect that you would upgrade. Okay, but you need to have that information. So in System, you have a help area over here. Now, one thing that System says is that there's a real person waiting to hear from you. Where? you can go to help pages here, and it gives you a list of support documents, which, by the way, Zenler has. Searchable and very, very thorough. Okay. Now, the other thing is it says video tutorials. If you come into these video tutorials, it gives you an overview and goes through, but there's not really that many. And if I'm looking at these, I couldn't find one on how to build my website. And you would have thought or expected that to be first. It's managing your contents, building a funnel. It's all videos down here, but it's very hard to find them. And then it goes straight into free. So what have I got? 10 videos inside there. Let's go back and look at the last option. Just before I do, I want to show you our video library. Okay, so this is our training hub. These are our free resources to anybody. Look how many training courses we have, not just on the platform, but how you can market your courses and your site, how to use and optimize social media, even looking after your mind. We have SEO training on blogs, 3-day leads to boot camps. We've got YouTube challenges, launching your first course, boot camp, and a ton more in here. And we have all of these resources down here. Okay. Not only that, is we have thousands. We have thousands of videos inside of our YouTube channel. Pro interviews, techniques, tips, comparisons, everything that you could ever need. This is what we do for you. But we still haven't tackled the important question of when do you talk to a real person. So the last option I have in Systeme, even though they say that you talk to a real person, is get in touch with our team via email. Where is the real person? Moving forwards, Zenler also offers you feedback. Our system is built on your requirements. Once we built the Zenler system, we asked our instructors, thousands, what were their pain points, and we introduced those into the platform. In fact, to the point we built the platform from the ground up based on marketing, as the number one pain point was marketing. To this day, we still look at what our users want from the system, and that guides us on our roadmap. This is really crucial. Now, the other thing I was talking about was our support. So our support is like this. When you come into a free plan, you can take a free demo. You can take a free demo even if you haven't signed up. If you upgrade to Pro or Premium, you get the chance to attend a live onboarding session. Direct help in front of an instructor that can answer your questions or help you understand the features inside the platform itself. If we go to the live training help desk on our tutorial site, you're going to see here that you have new user. You can then register for demo. If you've upgraded, onboarding. If you want to know the first steps in Zenler, you can click here, where you'll be taken through a quick start guide that you can get done in 4 hours. You can understand the foundations. You can set up your site and your first course in 4 hours. Okay. The longest part is you creating your course media itself. And lastly, we have a live educational support desk. This runs Monday and Thursday at 4 p.m. UK time. And you can join this and you can jump in to the sessions and ask questions live. This is streamed into our Facebook group, and our Facebook group viewers can comment or jump in themselves. This is what we do for you, as well as offering tech support and educational support via email or our ticketing system. Understand that the education side and the helping you get your business off the ground is of number one concern to me personally as one of the educators here at Zenler. So I hope now, go to the blog, because there is a lot more content on there about the features, breaking down individually what systems got over Zenler. But I hope now you understand what we are like as a company and how we are the best alternative to Systeme. See you later, guys.